Wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. I want your attention for the next few minutes. As a matter of fact, this is a full presentation. In the next 45 minutes, I will share some secrets that if you stay till the end of this presentation, you will have the opportunity to absolutely and totally change your life. AI has changed the way we operate. Information technology has changed the world, and you have a chance to be a part of this phenomenal. I'm Arif Gilany. I'll take you through a three-part presentation. First, telling you why I do what I do, why you should join us now. The second part is what is it that we do? And third part is how we do it. So why, what, and how will clarify the core of our message. And I hope that those of you who have signed up with Aurum Foundation, Neobank Foundation, take this message, send it to those that you love and care about, because I am planning to send this presentation to my friends and family across the world, my close family, sisters and brothers in Sweden, in Australia, my cousins, in Germany, in UK, in Canada, in USA, and everywhere else that I believe that charity starts at home. And it is time for us to learn this new technology and how it's changed my life and lives of thousands of other people around the world. So with that introduction, I wanted to take you through the presentation. Stay with me till the end of this presentation. You will have a chance to learn something new, perhaps that can change the way that you operate, perhaps can change your financial future. So let's go through the presentation, and here it is. If I may share, start sharing. Yes, I will be going here in faith that it is showing my slides here from the beginning. Again, it is Arif Gilany speaking. I'm the author of The Ministry of Miracles. During COVID-19, people were desperate. And I was thinking, what would it be like to have miracles happen? And if God had a ministry, what would it be called? Well, we came up with the name, The Ministry of Miracles, the art of creative thinking. But prior to that, for 10 years, I spent my life helping people feel healthier by promoting a camel care brand. Yes, these ideas are out of this world. You probably haven't ever heard about them, but camel fur has been used historically for thousands of years, and now we're expanding in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, and the GCC. If you haven't heard about this brand, go to camelcare.ca and find out all of the information we've compiled. If you are suffering from any health and wellness challenges, we recommend that you start with a pair of socks that will totally and absolutely heal your body, because all the nerves in your body end at the end of your feet. The Ministry of Miracles is available on Amazon. That's a book. If you're a book lover, if you're planning to buy a book for someone that you love it during Christmas time, this very special time, this is the best book that I have read and I have written, because my belated brother once told me, always carry a book with you, one to read and one to write. He was an author as well. But I have developed a course based on the book that I was teaching, and it has a full circle of balanced circle of purposeful living. We were teaching this course before the opportunity presented to join the Aurum team. Aurum Neobank partner referral ambassador. I am a presenter and a customer. But in this course, when I was teaching it COVID-19 till 2025, I found out all of the areas of life that people need to fix. If it was a scale of 1 to 10, first we top at the top of the clock on the emotional part. How do you feel on day-to-day basis? Emotionally, are you disturbed? Are you suffering from depression, anxiety, and all of the other things? The second part we talk about in my course is the health and wellness. The brand we created addresses this, but health and wellness is far more than just wearing a piece of clothing that's made of camel hair. It is about what you eat, what you think, and what you do. All of these things impact your health on a deep level. Partnership programs. I've been a team builder, being from a family of 10. All my life, I built teams because I love the team environment. And partnership could be at home or could be at work. We believe that Partnerships are not only at home and in business. You go to become a separate person. You're the same person, and partnerships include family as well. That is why I'm sending this video recording to my family. Vocation, what is it that you do? Do you love your work? We talk about loving what we do. But when I go through this circle of life, balanced circle of purposeful living, money is at the bottom for a very good reason. Because I found out after COVID 19, many companies, many individuals were hit hard, and the bottom of the tire, if you will, this circle was like a tire, was flat. Many people lost a lot of money. Some of you got into cryptocurrencies in a hurry and lost a lot of money. We have a solution. This presentation particularly will address the money problem. If you need any help with other areas of your life, you can contact me for a free consultation. Personal development, of course, is to become the highest form of achievement, highest form of yourself. If you're a nurse, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're a professional, is that all you can do, or is there something you can do on the side? I've always had two careers: one profession to make money, another one to develop my personality, my skills. And of course, family and social. We are a community. Human beings are human becomings because we are social animals, and we promote communities and teams, and we teach the skills to build teams. Of course, spiritual, the higher form of achievement based on Maslow's hierarchy of basically needs. All of us, whether you're a Muslim, Christian, Jew, or a Buddhist, you have some sort of connection that keeps you alive and well and aligned with your purpose. Here, we in this presentation, we particularly will talk about money and the bottom part that is broke for 95% of people. Here we go. Now, if you're to reverse engineer your life, imagine being 85, sitting down on a big tree or on the top of a mountain, thinking about what you have accomplished with your life. My belated father passed away at age 85. Before he did that, he wrote me a will of testament, 3 things that I needed to do with my life. Now, what are those 3 things that you wanted to do with your life? I want you to take a pen and paper for this presentation and write down some questions, write down some suggestions. Write these 3 things down that you wanted to accomplish when you're 85 and looking back at your life. What would be? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Allow me to explain. Number 1, by the time I'm 85, I want to have this global brand. Camel Care is a holy and a sacred brand, and it's amazing for health and wellness. I like to have that expanded globally. Number 2, I want my books to be read all over the world. And number 3, I want to help 100 people become millionaires through Aurum Foundation, because we have a way to do that. Those are the 3 things that I like to accomplish by the time I'm 85. Now, this will require 4 things. Success requirements are number 1, a burning desire. If you don't have any desire, you're not going to move. You need a desire to do better. Number 2, willingness to learn. One thing I've learned about smart people, they know everything. They're unwilling to learn because they think they know. It's like shooting themselves in the foot. Those of you who are willing to learn, there's an opportunity to teach. And number 3, the ability never to quit. Now, I had these 3. I never quit. Once I start something like a camel, I lock in and I keep going until I get to destination. I'm willing to learn. I'm a lifelong learner, and I had a burning desire to be somebody, to make an impact, to revive my family's 700-year history. But I didn't have a proven success system. But through Aurum Foundation, this was presented to me, and because of my previous financial services background, I actually caught on it very quickly and took advantage of it. Now, this presentation is only a window shopping opportunity for your mind, because you can make more money in 2026 than you've ever made in your life. That's a guarantee, because there's an application. There's a way to do that. This is not a sales pitch. There's no pressure here. This is not a pyramid, and this is not an MLM. It's not a multi-level marketing. This is a purely money re-education through a referral system. If you go to a restaurant, you eat and you really like the food. Next time you bring your friends, and if somebody's looking for a good place to eat, you recommend them. This is exactly how it works with Aurum Foundation. Now, many of you know this gentleman on the right, on the left, Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote a book called Rich Dad. His most famous book is called The Cash Flow Quadrant, which we're going to talk about shortly. But he said, before you invest in something, invest time to understand it. This video was recorded so you understand the full measure of what we're presenting here. One of the things that I wanted to introduce you to is called the Rule of 72. Many people don't know about this. The Rule of 72 was taught for 10 years through different classes that I was teaching, and it says how long it will take for your money to double. Imagine if you get 2% at your bank. Most banks don't even give any interest, but they charge you a lot of interest. But if you were getting 2%, 72 divided by 2, it would take 35 years before your money doubles. Let's say you have $1,000. In 35 years, you have $2,000. But this presentation is particularly for higher investors. Let's say you have $50,000 and you get a 5%, or you get 3%. 72 divided by 3, it would take you about, again, those of you good with math, it would take you about 20 odd years to double your money. This is a formula you can apply, and the banks use this. And Albert Einstein famously said, eighth wonder of the world is compound interest. So let's see what it is. But before we get into it, let me show you what's happening. Robert Kiyosaki, whom we mentioned, has a famous book called The Cash Flow Quadrant that I recommend highly for those of you who haven't heard it, who haven't read it. It says money, legally, of course, it's made in 4 different ways. First, the outed way of employment. You have a job, you go there, your income is based on your position. You might be an engineer, you might be a manager, you might be a worker, you might be a government worker. You're getting paid based on the time that you spent at your job. And now this is outdated. It's the new modern slavery, because I personally didn't want to continue doing that after having done that with FedEx Ground for 5 years. I was an employee. It was a great learning experience. But then I started to become self-employed. I got a license in financial services, and I started selling insurance investments. That was 2005. Just like a job, like a dentist, like a doctor, like a lawyer, like a hairstylist, like a real estate agent, the more you work, the more you make money. And similarly, self-employed people, income depends on their effort. So if you're a lazy person, you would never make it as a self-employed. This is not for the lazy. This is not for the unambitious. This is for the ambitious people. The best ways to make money are on the right side, which is called the business. A business is a system. Typically, McDonald's is a good example of this. There's teenagers running it, and it's the same type of system all over the world. Wherever you go, the McDonald's system is the same way. It's run by teenagers while the owner is not even there. He might be in Hawaii, he might be in somewhere exotic. I'm not sure what they do with their time, but rich people have businesses, and that is how they have freedom of time. The ultimate way to make money is to become an investor. Many people are blessed to have higher fortunes. They use their money to make more money. That is called an investor. Now, I have been in contact with various companies here in Middle East to see how the investment world works here. Most of the companies that I was in touch with, they said if you don't have $1 million, they wouldn't take you as an investor. We have an opportunity for anyone through a company that's given us to become an investor, then develop a business starting part-time besides your employment. And that is what this presentation is all about. But the statistics, especially for Canada, those of you in North America are sad, because I was teaching this slide for over 10 years. Out of 100 people that reach the age of 65, 1 will be wealthy. Well, we know this. These are the CEOs of the companies, maybe the business owners, maybe the investors. 4 will be financially independent. Again, McDonald's owner could be one of them. Any other franchise, CEOs of highly paid companies, workers, 41 out of 100 people will still work because the bills are still outstanding. There's not enough savings. And 54 will be dead broke. What's dead broke? Well, on the right, you see the mayor of Ontario, or the premier of Ontario, Doug Ford. They urge to declare a state of emergency to address the homelessness and addiction in Toronto. That is what one of the top countries in the world has come to because it's been mismanaged. And these statistics are real, my friend. Success is a learnable skill. Those who are in the upper brackets of life have the same skills. They do incredible things with their time and they use money to work for them. They don't work for money. And why most people don't make more money? They don't know how. If you're a teacher, if you're a nurse, if you're a lawyer, that's all you're committed to. But if you spend some time, and I'm going to tell you how much time at the end of this presentation, you can start building your own way to become financially independent at least. And if you're very ambitious, you could be wealthy here. The facts are not favorable, but the opportunities are. Now, how is presented to this? As I mentioned, I have two passions. One is my business here, Camel Care. One of my good friends, Hadi Mahochi, was one of my students for the course that we teach. And we were in the middle of the course, and one day he said that I wanted to buy some of these incredible socks and take them to Japan because he wants to move there and live in Japan. And I said, okay. And he says, I want to pay you with cryptocurrency, and I wanted to open an account with you with Aurum Foundation. And I said, what is that? Because of my previous financial services background, he said, it's a new bank that you basically put your money in it, a minimum of $100. A robot will do day trading. Your money will start to grow at a fast pace, and it's a perfect match for your business because now you can accept crypto payments globally. It made sense. So I started the journey with Hadi. But here it is, the old traditional banking system. They have been around for hundreds of years. And when you go and get a credit card from a bank, it comes loaded, but every time you spend it, you get charged 10, 20, 30% interest. That's a modern way to create slaves. I am here to present to you Aurum Neobank, a very new, unique system that is designed for the next 50 years. As a matter of fact, Token 2049 was just finished in Singapore, and the whole plan was laid out for the next 10 years, next 20 years, and next 30 years with this company because the world is changing and you need to adopt it now. Now, here's a little introduction into the company's 10-year vision board. With that, welcome to Aurum Foundation. This is a pre-launch marketing offer, and the best Christmas gift you can give anyone is not a pair of shoes, is not a cell phone, is not clothing. It is a financial freedom account with Aurum Foundation. With that said, I am not a financial advisor right now. I've resigned from financial services, but I'm a marketer of financial products. And here's the vision board of the company for the next 10 years.
February 2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid the foundation for an entire era. From that moment, we began expanding at the speed of light. We've built and are implementing a vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, Neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong, and the first features in global media. The creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered. The world started to talk about us. We were featured by Binance, Benzinga, Crypto Reporter, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance, but this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launched Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Brian Benson, a professional with 27 years of experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antalya, thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, KuCoin, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum Neobank to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions, The launch of Aurum Exchange, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume within its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash in and withdrawal terminals appear. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, Aurum DEX, a next-generation decentralized exchange, launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. Credit scoring and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. Aurum DEX cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion in trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes an ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum Exchange reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum Exchange remains in the top 10, while Aurum DEX surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We are present in 75 countries with 1,000 global partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that made finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us.
Incredible. I just love that presentation because it lays out the platform for the next 10 years. And this is a vision of legendary leader, Mr. Brian Benson. And you should Google Brian Benson, watch all his videos on YouTube, not his videos, but the interviews that he has done. Brian is a three-way pioneer with 27 years of experience and has led initiatives in crypto, blockchain, and fintech. He's made thousands of millionaires. Those are people who already had millions. Those are the investors who invested in Binance and Bitcoin in the beginning stages. After having finished his assignment there, he was acquired by Aurum Foundation to run this company and become the CEO. And his vision is explained right here.
To create 1,000 millionaires that we're on a mission to create 1,000 millionaires that we're on a mission to create 1,000 millionaires. We're on a mission to create 1,000 millionaires that don't have $1 million today. So if we can come up with a system whereby there's hundreds of thousands of people in there, but 1,000 of these people turn into millionaires, then those assets are inside of our platform. That turns us into a unicorn right away. And so that's really the goal that I have as an executive at the company is how do we get people that don't have $1 million today to get them to $1 million through saving, through yield-bearing assets, through a lot, compounding interest, through a lot of these things that have been around for a long time, but that not everyone in the world uses. And these are tools that are super important to get us there. So that's how we're measuring it internally is if we can get to the point where we have 1,000 people that have become millionaires through our system and through working with our products, then that gets us really close to the unicorn valuation. And we want to be a fintech unicorn. I think Binance was the fastest fintech unicorn ever in the history. I think it took less than 6 months. We used to have a slide about that in our pitch deck. So I'm pretty sure I've done this before. I've been involved in one of the fastest growing fintech unicorns in the world. And I think what we have at Aurum is actually very similar to when I started at Binance. A mission.
So here is Brian Benson laying out his mission and vision, and he's done it before. I am honored to be a part of such a company where the experience is already proven to have made 1,000 millionaires. But those were people already who had millions of dollars that invested in, on Binance and Bitcoin and all of this. Brian has opened up the gate for us, and Brian is a experienced person. He's not a new kid on the block. We seem to be the same age. He's matured. He's been around the world. He knows lots and lots of connections globally, and he's on a mission to do this. So I'm presenting this opportunity to you. There, so far in the last 9 months, there's been two people who've crossed that $1 million mark, and we're just starting to start because this company has opened up its gates to the average person as of April of 2025. Before that, since 2023, it was only available for those people who are millionaires to invest $1 million. But the Forbes magazine that ranks all of the best things in the world has written about Aurum Foundation. It said that it's the new infrastructure for global finance. All of this is verifiable, friends, by you Googling, finding out exactly what these sources are and what they say about Brian Benson and Aurum Foundation. Now, just like yourself, I like to do my own research. This is me going to Dubai, meeting Ahmed Zen, the co-founder and marketing director of the company. Now I'm going to tell you a secret about Ahmed. Because he's a director with the company, he couldn't be a customer. But after having spent few hours with him and finding out exactly what's happening with the company and with him, he said that my mother, who's 75, invested $50,000 with Aurum Foundation. I said, wow, why? He said, well, my mother loves shopping. Do you love shopping? Do you have people that love shopping? Do you want to make more money? You can have the chance to join us now. And who does the trading? What is happening? It's a robot called EXAI Bot. Since it started, it has increased its value by returns of 538%. Currently, it's trading over $60 million, $50 million, in fact, since April of 2025. And all of this is available for you to take advantage. Even if you have $100, you can put in this robot and take advantage of the big pool of money. Now, how do you get started? It's very simple. There's few basic packages wherever and whatever you can get started out with $100 to $200. You would enjoy 10.5% of profits on daily basis. Now, the company on the average has made 17.5% since its startup in 2023 on monthly basis. And this robot, EXBot, learns from all of the experiences, all of the news on daily basis. So you can start becoming an investor anywhere on this chart. You can start with $100. If you're over $250, you may enjoy 11.5% comfort level. At 1,000 to 5,000, you can enjoy 12%. So those of you who are already in the Aurum Foundation with us, if you have started with $100, it's time to give yourself a Christmas gift and top up your account to the new level, so you can enjoy higher benefits and higher returns that this bot offers. Now, if you're a higher investor with $25,000 to $50,000, you can enjoy 15 to 16% on monthly basis, and you keep 95% of all of the profits that this robot makes. This is an example of an account that was started on April 10th of 2025 with $10,000 with my teacher, Mr. Hugh Paul. He started this account with $10,000, and in 5 weeks, by May 16, the account grew to $12,360. April 10 to June 24 is 10 weeks. The account of $10,000 by compound interest grew to $15,000, as you can see on the screen. By 12 weeks, April 10 to July 10, 74% return. The account of $10,000 has grown to $17,470. In 16 weeks, from April 10 to August 10, when I heard about this company, this money, $10,000, doubled to $20,000, 100% return. Now, not gold, not real estate, none of them perform as high and as this account. And that is why I'm recording this presentation, because many of you think that real estate has the highest return or gold may be the new future. I'm here to tell you that Aurum Foundation is the new future. What is our job? To find customers and If you have $100, you can become a customer. And to find those who want to be customer gatherers, here we call it recruiters, here we call it promoters, here we call it referral partners. Those two things are our job, and you can become either or both. Here's
Hello
a
to this quick little video. I was
of Tom, the first millionaire in this company, who is showing us how he invested $25,000 and how his account has performed because he has expensive hobbies. He wants to buy his wife 2, 3 horses. These are the people who already have done the research. So let's listen to Tom and see how he explains his account.
Hello to this quick little video. I was asked a couple of times to showcase an account and the performance, and I will do so based on our family account for Lucy. This is the dashboard. What the dashboard is telling us, the last 7 days were the profit $922. Right now the balance is $265, which I can take out. And let's dive right into the product itself. So we go to financial proposals and then to the number one product in the company, the XAI bot, running for more than 4 years and performing simply crazy. What it shows us is where we are in when it comes to the tier level of the product. And you see, this is treated as luxury, which means the moment $25,000 or more are in, you are getting 90% of the daily profit yourself, while the company keeps 10% for them. And the net amount based on these 4 years history is roughly 15.191%. Last month, it even made 17%. So this is an average, and it cannot predict the future. And the entire video is no financial advice. It is just showcasing our story, our experience, and you please all do your own due diligence and only use money which you can afford to lose, because everything in life comes with risk. Let's scroll a bit more down and we see the full history. So this account was activated in March 17, $25,000. It's not set to reinvest, so I'm not making use here of the compounding, which I'm going to do in the moment when I have fully recovered this amount back to my wallet. As of now, you can see $14,444 is already earned in profit, which is in almost exactly 3 months. Not that bad. So I would say another month, another 5 weeks, probably 6 weeks, the $25,000 are returned to our wallet. And then I will start to compound. That's our strategy in this particular account. In other accounts, I do compounding from scratch. Okay, let's see the daily earnings going to finance, because the company is really providing all these for your filings for whatever you like to do. And also keep in mind, this is not making use of any affiliates. This is a pure client account, and the company has not even 1/3 of the users also making use of the affiliate program. We have so many institutional investors and big companies and venture capitalists being in. So this is just a pure end user product, which I love too much. And here we see all our booking, transaction, filings, you name it. And let me go to the entire scenario. You have a filter option. What I'm going to do is I go all the way to page number 9, which brings me to the start. And you see again down below, 17th of March, $25,000 I put in. And now you see the daily results, 202 on the first day, 69 only on the second day, 175 on the third day. And then you can see it 230, 205, and so on. It's $55 because it's real trading. This is how it works. And then you see from time to time the green and the red numbers. Here we are. And this is actually your daily profit will be booked in your trading account within your dashboard. So whenever you are feeling now it's time to take it out or to make use of it for another account or for reinvest, you are simply with one click free of charge and in real time bringing it up to your main balance. This has happened first time March 24th with an amount of 1,167. And right after, you can see it, actually 2 minutes after, I have make a withdrawal of the same amount. This is a red figure, which came then to, in my case, my Tangent wallet where I keep it. Because this is Lucy's account, it's a horse riding, it's a show jumping account because it's a very expensive hobby. All the horse
dads know what I'm talking about. So I actually let Aurum pay for this expensive hobby in order to have her another horse soon. And this you can see now all the way every day. I go back, you can see again. This is a profit 265 of yesterday, 142 day before, 102.22, and then again the two numbers, 1100. Book to the main volume, 1100. Get out to my wallet. This is how it looks like. I will do more videos showing other numbers, bigger numbers, smaller numbers, but just to get an idea, it's very transparent, it's performing well. But again, you'd use a due diligence and put whatever makes sense for you and try this beautiful Aurum ecosystem, which not even has officially started.
That's Tom, the very first millionaire in the company. That's happened in the last 9 months. Again, you do your own due diligence, but this is the effect of compound interest, which most people, Brian Benson said, haven't heard it in the world. Einstein said it was the eighth wonder of the world. And the good news is every single person that has activated their butt is making money every single day, like Tom, like me, like others. Here are two videos that I am introducing the card. This card comes in a digital and a virtual. Here is Hadi Mahochi in Montreal purchasing some lunch with his profits. You never use your money on this credit card. You only use your profit. Here's Hadi. That is Montreal, Canada. Just purchased with.
Merci, Aurum.
You see the smile on his face. And here's myself in Saudi Arabia. This card works anywhere, but I have the physical card. I was fortunate to go and meet Ahmad Zen and get this card from him. Let's see how it works in Saudi Arabia again.
My Aurum Visa card, see if it works. So let's get some honey and yogurt. As you see, it works. You can have one too.
This is an incredible card, and I can't tell you enough about this card because we're changing the banking system. Usually your credit card comes with a load of debt and charge you interest. Here, you only take your profits and you use it for your daily expenses, maybe gas in your car, maybe Tim Hortons coffee, maybe you're in another part of the world. You don't drink coffee, but you have other household expenses. So all of you who have registered with our team, I want you to top up your accounts so you qualify for this card. This is going to be life-changing. You can duplicate yourself by having the card pay for all of your expenses, but it's not just the card. This company's vision is very big, as you saw in the video. POS is going to be launched. It is launched, as a matter of fact, December of 2025 right now as we speak, and will be available in January 16 to 19 in Dubai as they go through the big presentation and go in public. ATM machines where you can use your crypto and you can withdraw your crypto, you can deposit crypto, any type of crypto that you have, you can park here, you can get 10 to 18% on top of all of the fluctuations. Here is an example what I'm talking about. If you had any Bitcoin, if you have Pepe, if you have Dodge, if you have any type of cryptocurrency that you're trading, and most people I have spoken with in the last 3 months have lost money because the timing for buy and sell has been wrong. You're trying to compete with the gurus at the bank and all of the big brains who have professional background in this. In this case, you can take your cryptocurrency, park it with Aurum Foundation. Not only you will get the growth of your basically digital currency, but you will get another 10 to 18% on monthly basis as shown in this presentation. Now, how do you get started out? To take advantage of this, you register a business and you get a subscription to this platform that Tom just showed you, that I'm showing you, with $19.99 to get access to this robot and to get access to this platform. and it is only available by invitation because this is a pre-launch presentation. You can ask me or the person who sent you this video to get a link to register and to start a Christmas account for you and your family, which is the best account that you can give yourself and your children. Once you get the link, the registration is free, and to activate it, you pay the first $19.99 to this robot to make sure that it's active in your benefit. It's like 4 cups of coffee at Tim Hortons, at McDonald's, or anywhere that you go. And that will give you access to this incredible platform. Let's see how you register.
Press the continue button. You just finished your first step of registration. Now, input your first and last name, then choose a username. After that, input your date of birth. Select your country. Be sure to check the terms of use checkbox. Almost there. Press the sign up button. Now, check your inbox. You should get a message from Aurum with the code needed for email verification. Enter the code, press the confirm button, and congratulations. Your account has been successfully created. Thank you.
Those of you who are looking to register an account, you can get an invite from myself or the person who sends you this video. And as you saw, it's very simple. You enter your information, you get a verification code in your email, you put it back into the system, and your account is created. And this company will be going public on January 16 to 19 in Dubai. As you can see, it's a Aurum global launch. And the historical facts, 17.5% since its startup. And currently it has over $47 million trading in this robot. And it's only one of 7 robots that was offered. The major banks offered $100 million to buy this robot that was designed and developed by Mr. Brian Benson and the team. And they decided not to do that because this is purposeful company. It's not just about money. And it also gives us a chance to become a referral agent program. And if you like to know how that works, in the next few minutes, I will show you. But before that, I would like to stop this presentation, come back to the screen to share with you. In the last 42 minutes, you got a lot of information. I recommend that you go back to the person who sends you this video. If it's me sending you this video, definitely get back in touch with me. We're committed to helping this company grow. And I can show you my own personal account as Tom did. This is a dashboard. Once you have created, you can take this money and you can use it for your daily expenses or take it out and pay your mortgage or whatever it is that you expenses that you have. As a personal financial advisor for 10 years, as an personal financial advisor, I have never seen a company or a system like this. Besides the account, besides of putting your own money in here, you can also refer this to other people that will help you make a lot of money. The company's mission of making 1,000 millionaires is accomplished as such. So let's go back to my presentation and I will show you how that works. If I go back to the presentation here, Aurum Foundation from current slide. How does Aurum Partnership Referral Program work? Well, here it is. We will give you all of the support that you need to make that money, that $1 million that you work. Mentorship is provided. We have team trainings on daily basis at 3 p.m. Toronto time, 8 p.m. UK time, 11 p.m. Saudi or GCC time, and it's 7 a.m. for those of you in Australia driving to work. Put on the presentation and you will see what happens, but it will explain all of the above. First of all, the lucrative compensation that comes with providing with this program, just like any other program that is designed to help you grow. We have a residual income opportunity, a great plan of action, highly in-demand products and services, and most importantly, we have coaching and accountability. I'm a part of this coaching program. Now, how do you get started? Once you have your referral code and you have registered, you become a Nova. Nova means new star, North Star, if you will. And you start enjoying 3% of profits of any sales that you make, or anybody that joins your company or your venture or joins Aurum Foundation. Let's say somebody opens an account, deposits $100. You automatically will get $3. That's from the company's profit, not from your clients. How this works is very, very simple. Companies spend thousands and millions of dollars on Super Bowl, on TV, and all of the things that I just explained to you cannot be in a commercial, in a 30-second or 1-minute commercial. That is why the company is paying us this. Now, once you have in your foundation, in your team, 7,500, the robot working on it, you will move to 5% of profits. Now, any person that invest with your company, you will get 5% referral bonus. And if you get to Vanguard with $25,000 in the robot, you will automatically move to 7%. And that is really what you need to know. The extra bonus column here, third on the right, is where you get all of these bonuses. Now, if I go to the next page, which Tom that you just saw crossed over Dominion, he got $500,000 instantly, not at the end of the month, not when the calculations are done, just instantly, because robots do all of the work, calculations. And if you add up 500,000, 150,000, 100,000, 50,000, 20,000, that's over $1 million that you can get for the ambitious person. Again, this is not for everyone. I understand that everyone is meant to be wealthy. This is for those of you who really want to put time to learn it. It's taken me 4 months to learn all of this. It could take you 4 weeks if you're sharper, smarter. And once you know how to do the number 1, 2, and 3, Nova to Voyager to Vanguard, the rest is really duplicating the same system.
I only care about one thing.
Now, let's see what Donald Trump, that is a newsmaker, the president of US, says about the current cryptocurrency market, and that will be the closure of our presentation today. You will see how the world is shifting in this direction, and you have an edge to join this company and join our team and take advantage of what's coming into the future. So let's listen to Donald.
I only care about one thing. Will we be number one in crypto? Crypto has turned out, and in that sense, I've been right. Crypto's turned out to be a massive industry, if you want to call it that. And I'm very proud to say that we are far and away ahead of China and everybody else. Now, China's getting into it very big right now. If you want to go after people, you're going to kill that industry, and it'll be very bad. Tremendous number of jobs. I campaigned positively on crypto, very openly. I campaigned. Biden campaigned against it. When Biden found out that I was getting like 100% of the crypto vote, which was a lot, he switched totally, and he went in favor of crypto. They went totally in favor. They had many people under indictment. They let them all go. You know that.
Here's Donald talking about his campaign and how he's trying to shift the U.S. economic into the new crypto system. But if you look at the global network marketing size, which this might look like it, in 2024, there was $195 billion worth of products sold globally through networks of people just like this one. In 2025, which were at the end, $206 billion worth of products and services are predicted to have been sold. And in 2029, this will reach $260 billion in merchandise and products sold or marketed. And those of you who watched this video till now have the opportunity to take advantage of that. All you have to do is really the triple A's of success. Number 1 is your attitude that we will teach you through our training. Number 2 is your activity every day. Attendance is very crucial at 3 p.m. Toronto time, 8 p.m. UK time, as I repeat for a reminder, and 11 o'clock Saudi GCC time, and 7 a.m. Australian time, that our teams exist right now. You should log into Zoom while you're driving to work, while you're doing your thing, and let Hugh Paul, my teacher, my mentor, who is in line right now to be the second millionaire in the company, teach you all the things that he has taught me. I appreciate all of you who watch this. And if you like to forward this to your friends and family, this is going to happen to you within the next 90 days. As I have replaced my income in 90 days, you can start to focus on your business, to teaching other people, and create wealth and abundance for you and your family. With that, I'm Arif Gilany. I'd like to thank you all for watching this presentation. Make sure you share this. Watch this once, twice, 3 times, 10 times. Winners do whatever it takes, because out in the world, Success goes to those who commit, who learn, who verify information, and who go in the direction of a vision that is much bigger than themselves. This company is bringing Wall Street to Main Street, to you and I, and it's an opportunity for you to take advantage of it. Thank you for watching. I look forward to sending you your referral code and get your account started for Christmas to start building wealth for you and your family.